Happy Easter. It's Bernie and
Abby. We are showing you things that we have been doing during our lockdown and Easter.
this is our contribution for the RNIB East of England Easter Connect extravaganza. So what we thought we would do to hopefully entertain you, though there's no certainty in that, is show you some of the things we've been doing during lockdown and things which may give you an idea of stuff you might like to try yourselves. So it's good to have a good structure of your day, and I always make sure that I get up roughly at the same time every day, have a shower, wash my hair, still do the things that I was doing anyway, because I think it just makes you feel good. And obviously Ashley loves the game. We've been putting carrots inside one of his toys to give him something to do in terms of getting them out and playing with him in the garden and things like that. But he does need to have his brain busy. I didn't think he did, but being here at home, I've realised that he needs to be a busy boy. Yeah, and the weather today is disappointing compared to the last couple of days over Easter, and it has got quite a lot colder, but we're hoping for some nice weather to come back.
Easter Sunday was good though, and we managed to walk down to give Ashley a run on the park, and we saw some horses.
You know, growing our little plant, buy some nice plants and some tomato plants as well, and strawberries as well. Well, tomatoes and strawberries are my favourite things, and strawberries are one of Abby's favourite things, apart from pizza. But we can't grow pizza plants, so unfortunately. Right, so I'm undoing the tent.
Right, so what's the inside? Yay! Right. Okay.
So this is my little place to go when I just want to get out of the way, away from all the social media and the news and all that kind of thing. And actually the weather isn't great today, and to be honest I don't really mind, because even if it's a bit of rain and stuff like that, I can come in my little oasis in my little tent. Normally it's really, really lovely and quiet out here, and I can just listen to the wind blowing in the trees. Yay!
Appreciating nature.
Yeah, appreciating nature is a good thing.
This is where we have our tea in the garden when the weather's actually warm.
We had tea here yesterday and on Saturday. Because the weather was absolutely glorious. It was so warm. It was kind of what I call a half barbecue. So we cooked all the food indoors, and then we brought it outside and ate it outside.
And enjoyed a good cider.
All this lockdown has done is it's meant we're far more interested in maybe adventuring with recipes and making different food to what we're normally used to doing. Unfortunately, the table is kind of the parasol and everything's down today because it's trying to rain. Oh, hello. We do seem to have good birds in our garden. So we have a colony of very fat pigeons who live in our tree at the back. Well, it's not our tree, but it sort of overhangs our garden, and I can't hear them right now actually, so they must be all asleep. Oh, there's a couple cooing away there.
You say that and then they start.
Yeah, and so they live up in the tree, and then we have seagulls that play War of the Seagulls over our house and sort of chase after each other and screech and rush around after each other quite a lot. It's been really nice. I never seem to get the time to go around the garden and appreciate the flowers. My daughters have come around the garden and shown me all the beautiful hyacinths and tulips. So these are going to be onion and sausage rolls. I'm going to put onion into the sausage rolls. Firstly to bulk them out, but it also makes them extra tasty. These are not going to be perfect in terms of shape. They are going to be rustic. Okay, so I'm sealing the base of the sausage rolls, and I've just realised there's quite a big gap at the end, so I'm going to stick a bit of sausage roll in the gap, if I can, with a bit of feel. Okay, it can go horribly wrong when you've got messy hands like I've got at the moment. So now I've separated my line of sausage rolls. Now we've got to give it some texture with the knife. Just whack it along the edges. Just moisten my fingers with the egg, and then we smooth that along the top. And then when it's cooked, that will come out with like a nice brown glaze. Then we take the knife back I've always got a bit of kitchen roll to hand as well because I will need to wipe my hands. We'll slice these into nice beefy chunks. There we go, and then we put them on the tray, which I have previously oiled and put some tin foil on so that we can cook them. So it's a really tactile experience, so getting your fingers and sort of digging in deep, but there's something that you do have to do all in one go, and it's best you don't get disturbed, because what you don't want to do is go touching other things with gooey hands. And raw meat. And raw meat, yeah, we don't want raw meat mixed up with other stuff. So there we go, we've rolled it over, let's pull it back. And now we're sealing the edges again with a thumb.
25 minutes, starting now.
Thank you. Okay, and we whack these in the oven. There we go. Let's have a look. Sounding good. Right, let's have a look. Do they look cooked, Ked? I think they look cooked.
So I've been playing a lot of video games, mainly Animal Crossing on my Switch, which last time I checked I'd only done 115 hours of it since the 20th of March.
Ow.
But I have quite a lot of consoles, so I've got my Switch, the Wii, PS2, PS3, PS4, Game Boy, all my DS's. But yeah, Animal Crossing has been my main game, which I can do with Katie as well. So we've been doing a lot of fishing on there. So it's good because the Switch does have a zoom feature, so I can zoom in. So when there's something that I can't really see, I can zoom in. The only thing is when you're zoomed in, you can't like control it. You have to then see what you're doing, zoom out, and then do what you want to do. But the good thing about the Switch also is that you can put it in a dock onto the big TV screen, so that's very handy. With Animal Crossing, I tend to cheat quite a lot by time travelling.
Welcome to Easy Yoga.
Been doing yoga, and that's quite nice because it's nice to get into a routine when you're at home all day, even if you're working at home.
Yoga is a good exercise to do in the house, like things like a run you can't really do around the house. No, you can't, and it could be gentle or it could be quite energetic. Yeah, so you can adapt it to your needs. So Alexa has a few good yoga routines, but you can also get them on YouTube and on the Wii Fit as well. And I also have an app that's on Samsung and Apple, which is Daily Yoga. And you've got some meditation apps, haven't you? So I use Headspace. So this is sun salutation. So I've got hands together like you're saying a prayer, and then you push them up like a rocket to the sky, and then separate them out like you're praising the Lord, and then tiptoe. You have to be on tiptoes, and then down like a big sun, and then gradually bend at the waist until you're touching your toes, which you're supposed to do with your tiptoes, but I can't. And then you come up and reverse, sun, up to the sky where your hands join, and then you bring them down slightly faster into the prayer position, but not quite so. Alexa, question of the day.
Which hip-hop artist was born with the name Calvin Broadus Jr. and had an album entitled Far Dog Father?
Snoop Dogg? D.
Fantastic.
Alexa, play Harry Potter quiz.
Welcome to Harry Potter Trivia.
Playing games and playing quizzes, keeping your mind active every day. Alexa, how many calories in an apple?
Apple has 127 calories per 100 grams.
Or you can say, Alexa,
What is the capital city of Turkmenistan?
The capital of Turkmenistan is Ashgabat.
There we are.
Alexa, what time is it in Spain?
In Spain, it's 7:17 p.m.
What else can we do with Alexa? Oh, we can find recipes. So that's been quite nice during lockdown, finding recipes for pancakes and bread and cakes and all sorts of different things. Alexa, pet my dog.
Oh, yeah, that is...
Welcome back.
Yeah, there you go.
Gizmo is not looking good.
Feed him.
You give your dog some tortilla chips.
Ooh.
Nom nom nom. Your dog thought that was lovely.
Sleep.
Rockabye, dog. On the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. If the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. But I will catch you, cradle and all.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's be quiet now. Your dog is sleeping like a baby.
God, that's a big baby. A big baby snore. Alexa, what shall I do if I've got a headache because of you?
This might answer your question. According to the NHS website, you can ease headaches yourself by drinking plenty of water.
Yeah, and if you want to listen to music, Alexa, sing to me.
It's not just my obsession, it's more than a reliance. We owe an awful lot to a little bit called science.
Right, so other things that we've been doing during lockdown, apart from...
Watching films and what they call TV shows.
Yeah, so what have you liked? What have you enjoyed?
We watched Tom's Midnight Garden. We showed Mum Tom's Midnight Garden because she'd never watched it before.
Yeah, and I just read the audiobook, so it didn't have audio description on, but because I knew the story, I was just picking holes in it all the time because I was like, that didn't happen in the book and that didn't happen. But it was good. It was good fun.
I've been watching a lot of Simpsons on Disney Plus, and courtesy of Amber. Netflix, BBC iPlayer. We've been doing a lot of.
So just one thing to say about BBC iPlayer is that we were wanting to watch the first couple of series of Call the Midwife, and because they'd actually put them on BBC iPlayer, and we found they weren't audio described. So Katie, once she's got her like a bone in her jaws, she won't let go of that bone until it's sorted out. And she emailed the BBC and explained that it wasn't audio described. And they responded and they said that somehow there'd been an error, and so they were in the process of actually putting it on. So it is worth sometimes actually making a complaint and actually getting back to people, even if you think they're never going to respond, because actually they did in that situation, and they've made it better for us. So that's really good.
With Disney Plus, a lot of things are audio described, and even the older films they have audio description on, which is handy. Our Usual Casualty, but hasn't been.
Oh,
on...
Gavin and Stacey, we've been catching up with that.
Yes.
Gavin and Stacey, because they've started the
Mum had
old
never
series.
watched Gavin and Stacey.
So basically, they are tormenting me with lots of films, and they're going to make sure they've got audio description, so I can't complain. So what else have you been doing?
Knitting, which I enjoy doing.
So are you making anything?
Should have made an Easter rabbit.
Oh yeah.
Rabbit's my main.
Rabbits are your thing, are they?
Yeah, but yeah, I make scarves, I make blankets, and I like to make rabbits. And I kind of want to learn new.
I'd love to learn crochet actually. That's something I would like to learn.
I want to learn crochet.
And I'd seen a thing online where some people were knitting or crocheting little. This is how bored people must have been. They were knitting little luminous knitted crocheted covers for their white canes. But I am going to, I've got a garage full of junk basically, and I am going to get in that garage. And if I don't do it now, while I've got some time off work, I don't know when I'm ever going to do it. So that is my challenge. There's a lot of things you can do, and the things we've just chosen here are just a few
that we've been
of
doing.
those things.
That's our little contribution. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to hear from you all very soon. Okay, bye.
Bye.